listen to me, brother man. I'll tell it to so you can't understand. We got a whole lot of more discovering. Don't act like you know all to know in the universe. You can't flow from the verse to the next verse. You're a manifest of the effect of a cause without a man, but you're not a lost cause, brother man. Now hear me out, sister lady. Keep hoping for the sun when it's being rainy. You have a special kind of responsibility, the ability to channel out divinity. Tap into a sacred symmetry, grown foster child into infancy. All my sisters out there with powerful souls, keep your love strong. Where you run, where you hide, don't matter much. Down on the love, what you smoke, what you drink, don't matter much. Don't wanna think. I got a bone to pick. It really makes me sick. I think it's poisonous. It's really poisonous. Most employment is. That's true. And I'll tell you quick. Say it now. I got a choice of this. What is that? A slave to debt, or a slave to sweat. A slave to debt, or a slave to sweat. A slave to debt, or a slave to sweat. A slave to debt. A slave to debt, slave to sweat. A slave to debt, slave to sweat. A slave to debt, or a slave, or a slave, or a slave, or a slave.
Howdy folks, Indestructicon here with another Wonderlands build video. This time we will be looking at my Blightcaller Stabbo. I apologize if this is kind of similar to some of the other ones out there. I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring playing with the new class mod and some of the new equipment. I'm actually kind of surprised. I haven't been watching build videos, but some of the titles and stuff, I see people are coming up with builds with all kinds of different classes and stuff, from the Clawbringer to Berserker to Graveborn. It seems like a lot of people are figuring out how to use the Blightcaller with other classes, and that's a little encouraging. So I just wanted to show you guys what I was working with. This build's not really fully complete, but I got a lot of good things going on, and I just wanted to run through it with you guys real quick. So we're just going to start with our skill tree here. I really wanted to do something that utilized the new abilities, and since the beginning of Wonderlands I really wanted to do a poison build, and it wasn't really super possible until now. So yeah, let's just see what we got here. I have 3 points in Virulence, I have 3 points in Geist in the Shell, 1 point in Wraith Mail, we have 5 points in Flawless Edge, I got 5 points in Active Decay, I have 3 points in Worst Curse, 2 points in Burnt Offering to help with our spell cooldown a little bit. I got 3 points in Toxicity, and we got Spirit Swarm, which is really powerful if you use it right. In our Stabbo tree, we have 2 points in Haste. We have 5 points in Potent Poisons. I got 3 points in Exploit Their Weakness, 5 points in Swift Death, and 3 points in Contagion. Nothing super crazy there. Let's look at our gear now. For the weapon, I really haven't known what to use. I figured this one just seems poisony. Your weapon doesn't matter too much. I like the status effect damage on this. If you wanted to try something else, we got the snake stick here with the new Blightcaller enchantment, but honestly it didn't seem to be that much stronger, so feel free to use what you want. I don't think the melee weapon is super important here. For our weapons, I'm just carrying 2. Our main weapon will be the White Rider. On this I have the other enchanted Blightcaller. When an enemy is damaged by a Spirit Swarm or Bog Spirit, they take 20% bonus poison damage from companions. And I am carrying a Fear Knot here, but this is the one that has guns with wings. You could go with the Whatnot. I don't suggest the Fear Knot Pixies, because you want these to be doing gun damage, which is going to help affect Burnt Offering, which is going to help with our cooldown. So those are our 2 weapons. I have the Blightcaller rolled on both of them. Now we're going to go to the armor next, because I have a few different options here. I am liking the new Mosquito's Mantle. I don't know exactly how it's working, and I think there is a possibility that this might be buffed in the future. But for the demo video, most of it I was using that. I got some speed boosts and stuff here, some ability damage, and this was giving me some of the bigger pops on enemies, on boss enemies. But if you don't want to use this, I was getting really good results with a Mantis Claw. The Mantis Claw converts all your companion damage into poison damage and as a debuff, and I wasn't getting quite the big instant pops on bosses, but I was doing really well, and this seems like kind of a more solid form of energy. The Mosquito's Mantle is a lot of RNG, as the kids say. A lot of it is chance-based to get everything to pop off right. So if you're looking for that big pop, you might want to try the Mosquito's Mantle. If you want something a little more solid and still a good amount of damage, I would check out the Mantis Claw. And if you guys have suggestions on other armors that are working for you, I'd love to hear them. For the rest of our gear here, I am using a body rune with the enchantment while action skill is active, increase poison damage by 50%. Now, why I'm using this is because I'm not getting fire from anywhere else, and I'm using the fire, which is procced by the guns with wings, for Burnt Offering. That's giving us spell cooldown rate, which is very helpful. For our spell, I am using a Buffmeister. I know everyone has their mixed feelings on the Buffmeister, but it seemed to be the best fit to make this build really pop. And it gives me another element I can stack onto things. And I have a Ka-Chow Bonk. I'd like a Ka-Chow probably Pew for some of the gun damage, but I work with what I got. So I would probably suggest a Ka-Chow Pew or something like that. For our necklace, you have a few choices here. I found the Protagonizer was giving me a nice little boost. I really that's the one using the points in attunement to give you more critical hit chance and critical hit damage. This one has some status effect damage. We are doing some status stacking stuff on top of everything else, so you probably want to try to look for status damage, status effect damage on things. Another one I was liking was a good old Thurge. I don't know how to pronounce that. If you want to get your spell cooldown up a little quicker, your action skill cooldown, this helps quite a bit. For our rings, I didn't know quite what to go with, so I went with some ability damage rings, and I tried to look for action skill stuff, duration, and this one has some ability critical hit damage on it and stuff like that. Let's see, I'm getting better at remembering this. For our hero stats, I dumped everything into status damage. I filled up status damage. I filled up skill cooldown, and I believe I dumped the rest of the points into crit chance. And there you have it. I think that's all I got. I probably forgot to explain a few things. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And I always welcome suggestions to make this build better. If you guys have a different take on this, I'd love to hear it. And I think that's all I got. I will see you guys on the next one, and cheers. Bye.